hobby of mine. I was recently left at the altar, so just dealing with a few personal issues, but nothing that I can't deal with. So welcome to the Love Agency. My name is Dr. Love. Of course, hence this. You've got to go with the whole theme, haven't you? So yeah, my real name is actually Stacey. Yeah, that's not as exciting though. No. Anyway, so the big question is, are you ready to find love? Good, aren't we all? So I just need to start by building your profile, okay, and then we can start to talk about what sort of thing that you're looking for. Okay, great. Okay, now let's see. New file. Okay, sorry, we just had a new system put in. I'm not very technical. Okay, right. So, could you just confirm your name for me, please? Okay. That's quite an unusual name. Okay. See, when I'm looking for a potential partner, the one thing that I do like to do is I like to know their last name, because obviously if it doesn't sound right with my first name, then it's probably unlikely that I'll want to marry them. Yeah, so maybe that's something that you should think about. Yeah, just have a think, you know. You can actually change your name legally, so. Okay, and obviously I've got things like your telephone number and your address, so that's fine. Okay, so I'm just going to put in some basic details about your appearance. Okay, so could you tell me how tall you are? Are you sure? Could you stand up for me? Okay. You're not wearing platform shoes? Okay, good, because I've had a few sneaky ones. I have. Okay. Now, what else do I need? What is on the list? Oh yes, your eye colour. Let's see. Okay. And is that your natural hair colour? Okay. Nothing wrong with that. Is this my natural hair colour? Let's just move on. So, okay. Now, could you tell me your shoe size? Why do I need to know that? It is just part of our file system. Okay. Thank you. And your clothing size. It's just because a lot of our clients do have specific requirements. Yes. So it's always good for us to know all the little details. Of course, to be honest with you, size does not matter in love. I just believe everybody in the world deserves love. Yeah, apart from my ex. Yeah. So, your clothing size. Thank you. And are you the same top, bottom, bigger on the bottom half, bigger on the top half? Okay. How would you describe your shape? Yeah, I think maybe I'm gonna write down this instead. Okay. Trust me, honesty is the best policy in finding love. The more honest you can be with me and with yourself, the more you're going to be finding the right sort of person for you. Exactly. Okay, and can I ask, do you normally stay this weight? Yeah, like the size you are now, does it fluctuate quite a lot? Have you lost a lot of weight? Is this your normal weight? Okay. I mean, don't get me wrong, we all put on a few pounds around the holiday season, but it's always good to know whether somebody's going to, blow up like a balloon. Yeah, it can be quite awkward if you set a client up and then a month later they look like a different person. Yeah, that's never a good job explaining it to the other person. Anyway, okay, so I've got your basic details on there now. Basic appearance. Don't think I need anything else. Oh, yes. How you're dressed. Is that how you normally dress? It's quite stylish. Yeah, I like how you've put it together. Did you choose all those things yourself? Oh, very nice. Do you enjoy shopping then? Okay. More online. Okay, that's fine. We've obviously got a sense of style though, so that's always a bonus. Okay. So now I'm just going to get into speaking with you a bit more about you. What's on the inside, because let's face it, that is what's going to make something last. Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, I don't want to keep banging on about it because I'm aware probably I've mentioned him one too many times, but it's not like I'm bitter or anything. But obviously with my ex, yeah, it's quite a recent event. I planned it for months, but it's fine. Yeah, basically he was a really, really beautiful man. Yeah, aesthetically pleasing in every way. Yeah, however, I later came to find out that he was a... Yeah, so obviously we want to make sure that you're matched up with someone who is good on the inside. Definitely. So, how would you describe yourself in 3 words? Lovely. Well, I can see how you've come in today. I think they are a good choice of words. Yeah, you seem quite... There's a little bit of shyness there, but that can be quite endearing. But you seem quite friendly and kind, so yeah, I think you seem quite an open person. So that's good. That's always good when you're trying to find love. So, what would you say are your 3 worst qualities? Oh, my ex used to do that. Yeah. Really? Okay. We may need to help you in areas like that. I do actually offer a flirting school session. It's like sometimes I do it in classes of 5. Other times I just do it in one-to-one sessions, and it just teaches you really about how to be with someone, conversationally, and how to flirt subtly, things like that. So if you would be interested in something like that, that is a service that we do offer here. You're welcome. Okay, so thank you for being honest about your habits. It's always good. Okay, so I now want you to pick 3 really positive words that describe yourself. I'm sure you can. Come on, think. Think of 3 things that you really love about yourself. Okay, let me stop you there, because in the words of RuPaul, if you don't love yourself, how the hell are you going to love somebody else? Okay? So you've really got to think, what are the positive things that you love about yourself? Great. What else? Wonderful. Let's keep going. And a bonus one. Perfect. See, there you go. Once you start thinking, you can think of lots of great things. Okay. So I think I've got an idea about you generally. Yeah, I mean, are you looking for something long term? You are. Great. And what's the longest relationship you've been in, if you've been in one? Okay. What was the reason for that? Boredom. Yeah, that's the thing. See, with my ex, not that I'm bitter or anything, but yeah, he didn't really take me to enough places and we didn't really do enough things. So yeah, I did tend to start to get bored. So really, it was quite a relief when he left me at the altar. So yeah, it's always good to find someone that you have shared interests with. Exactly. So, speaking of interests, what do you like to do with yourself for fun? Nice. Yeah. And would you say you're a generous person? Wow. You bought that as a gift. Wow. Well, I may just have to keep you for myself. Yeah. Okay, good. So, now let's start talking about what you're looking for. So, what do you normally go for? Okay. So, would you say you are quite a looks-driven person? You've gone for something different each time. Okay. In an ideal world, which celebrity, if you could pick one, would you choose to go out with? Interesting choice. Yeah, why did you pick them? Okay, so you've mentioned actually a bit about their personality there as well. Yeah, okay, that's great. I do actually have, I'm just thinking now, I'm always literally, even when I'm not in the agency, I'm always thinking about matching people up. Like, honestly, it's just a nightmare. I can't find anyone for myself, but it doesn't matter. So yeah, I have someone on my books who looks exactly like them. No, honestly. Yeah, I think they'd really like you. Yeah, definitely. I think what I'll do is after this is basically how it's going to work. I am going to set you up on 3 blind dates. Okay, so what I'll normally do is I'll normally pick your perfect ideal match. I'll then pick someone who I think is most suited to you, and I do have a 99% success rate. I do. Yeah, we don't mention the 1%. But, and then the other one, the third choice, will be a complete wild card. Exactly. So, yeah, I will definitely keep that one in mind. Okay. Now, height-wise, what are we thinking? Someone taller than you, shorter than you, same height? Sure. And what type of build do you typically prefer? Sure, I think though if we're really honest with ourselves, we probably do prefer a particular build, so it's okay to be honest. Yeah? Great. You're definitely like the person I have in mind. Okay, things then like hair colour and eye colour. Obviously you said you go for different types of people. Is there something that's a complete no-no? Okay. So you prefer not very, very dark eyes? Okay, so you prefer more kind of blues, hazels, greens. Okay, that's fine. And hair colour wise, is there anything that's a big no-no? Okay. And what about hair length? Not too bothered. Okay, so what are the typical features that you notice first on a potential partner that attracts you to them? Great, so a nice smile. Great, and what else? I see, yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I appreciate your honesty. Great. I suppose I should ask you as well, what do you consider one of your best features? Really? Okay. Good. And when you're going out with someone, is it important to you to be the more attractive one? Sure. See, I always think it's quite nice to be the more attractive one. Do you know what I mean? Because even on an off day, you probably look better in a picture with them. Yeah, it's quite shallow, but at the same time, it's also really honest. Yeah, but you don't really mind. You want someone who's like on par with you. That's good. Oh, really? You've tried kind of shooting a bit above your weight. Yeah. How did that work out? Yeah. Well, that's okay. It's always good to experiment, and at the agency, what I always like to say is, it's always good to put yourself out of your comfort zone. So even if there's someone who, technically speaking, is out of your league, whether that be personality wise or looks wise, it's always good to just have a go, because at the end of the day, it may work out. Exactly, there are no rules when it comes to love. Okay, so good. Now, as I mentioned, the process will work that I go through our database and I have thousands and thousands of potentials for you. I will then reach out to them with your profile and see if they're interested, and then we will set up the blind dates. Now, if none of those blind dates work out, what we'll do is I'll get you back into the agency and I will show you some potential partners for you, and then again we can set up some more meetings. Is that okay? Wonderful. Well, after speaking with you, I am positive that you're going to find love. You are everyone deserves love, and I just love love. So, oh, it just makes me so happy finding other people love. It really does. Okay then, well, do you have any questions? Yeah, so it should just take a couple of weeks, okay? Obviously, sometimes people may be on holiday or away or busy with work, so it's just, about trying to arrange when people are free. But once I have those people definitely interested, what I will do is I'll just get in touch with you just to make sure when you're free, and then we'll set everything up for you. Okay, you won't need to do anything. You're very welcome. So, if that's everything, just leave it all to me and I will speak to you in a couple of weeks. Wonderful. And remember, if you do want to come to my flirt school, then just let me know. Give me a call anytime. Okay? Lovely. I'll see you soon then. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye. Okay, so set up that for the potential match. It's fine, I'll just go home this evening to myself and my cat. That's fine, I don't need another man. That's fine. I just get another large tub of ice cream and I just sit and binge watch things on Netflix whilst I help everyone else find love. That's fine. God, I need a burger.